The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. Tonight we've got the crew set for what should be a real treat, a great Monday night matchup, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Detroit Lions. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Herbert to throw right away. Middle of the field to Jefferson. So 8 yards on the completion there. And it'll bring up a second and short.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he will have the Ravens first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Kirby Joseph there to drop it.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Brings up a second down at the 45-yard line.
Here now, 2nd and 4. They'll run it again with Henry. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time, that's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. DK Metcalf, 40 yards. And the Ravens will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
The touchdown loop back out to kick this one away. Oh, a heck of a move. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. And Detroit getting set to go now.
36-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. And they go play action now. Burrow. And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there for Detroit. 41 yards.
Usually in this spot, you'd hear an offensive coordinator saying, don't feel like you've got to get this all back at once. But here, they give up the opening touchdown and say, no time like the present to show that we can do too. And that's big yardage on their initial play from scrimmage.
That's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 16-yard line.
with the bootleg. He's got it complete to Gibbs. Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up third down.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
Now it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. He had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. Fourth down.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
Fourth down to give to Gibbs. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. It's first and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky fourth down call.
At the 7-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Gibbs straight ahead. And now moving a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to trip a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Second and goal from inside the 5. Gibbs is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Now Burrow. Dancing to it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Joe Burrow taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Lions are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns third and goal into a touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They were going draw play there. The defense wasn't fooled. They sniffed it out.
I think they're going to have to go back and take a few more acting classes, because that's what a lot of that is. You've got to influence them to think that it's going to be a pass play and have them drop out, and maybe the defensive front coming forward and find yourself some space. In this case, no one was fooled and ended up spilling that play.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackle and held him to an okay game.
They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
And the Ravens first down.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. A first down carry for Henry. Pretty quick burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. But it's going to be second down.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Here's Herbert. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. And he's got this down to the 35. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
A great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch.
The 30-yard line.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Herbert now. This will go to Henry out wide. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. And now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Herbert back to the air. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents it from making another catch to his big start.
Now it's 2nd and 10. In motion goes the tight end. A shotgun snap for Herbert. This one into the hands of Metcalf. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. As they'll stop the clock for 24 seconds to go in this first half. Justin Herbert looking to pass. They set up the screen for Henry. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. So we've hit intermission. intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the giver. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
No big surprise. Micah Parsons doing what he does so well, dropping him for a loss.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Burrow looking to pass. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Boy, that was certainly well read defensively. And the key to any screen play is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle it for just a short gain.
3rd down and 6. Now it's Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play there for Detroit. 45 yards.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence felt there. A big pickup on 3rd down.
We'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone.
Well, the opening in the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Second down at the Ravens' 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 6. Burrow will throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Roquan Smith. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. So here's a 3rd and 14. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. To give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to make it 4th down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive in the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
Herbert. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, And then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Herbert off of play action. Got his target. That's Kohler. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up second down.
Second and 6 at the line.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on Monday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Throwing quickly, and Herbert completes it.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Listen, the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. So they'll try to move the ball closer here on third down. A field goal from this spot would be just inside of 60 yards, 59 to be exact. Henry's got it out on the left side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 25 yards that time.
Well, they certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
On the counter, it's Henry. And he stopped immediately there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have. And what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
Got a man, it's London. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Justin Herbert.
And the defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. And when you go 5 wide like they just did there, you can't really max protect, can you?
No, you cannot. What you're hoping is that by going 5 wide, you're forcing the defense into coverage. And if you do that, you get a chance to find some people downfield. But if they audible themselves and go into a blitz, then it's got to happen right now.
Or lights out.
Or exactly right. Turn them out. That play's over.
I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. And Detroit back in possession of the football. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. This is 1st and 10. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he will be stopped here for no gain, and then it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Gain on the play brings up 2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. That's complete to Chase. And the outbounds after getting this one across the 40.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and
1. Here now, 3rd down. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
On the play. It's 4th down.
Here comes the Lions punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Herbert going to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Haven't heard much from him all night, but welcome to the party, making his presence felt in a big way.
They've kept him under wraps all night long, but boy, did he find a great time to bust out.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Herbert to throw. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 39.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
2 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's a 1st and 10 now. Now Herbert. They'll find Metcalf. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Brings up 2nd down at the 33-yard line.
Here's 2nd down and 3. Throwing, Herbert. Open man, oh no, he lost the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Look at this, a tight end carry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A nice little gain. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Here's 2nd down. Herbert. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here we go, 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
He's taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd.
And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. On the right foot of their kicker. This to put an end to a wild Monday night. And this one is right through. And joy will reign in the Inner Harbor as the Ravens have won it. Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turnovers in this contest.
And I think you're exactly right about that. To me, this is just a pair of offenses trying to find the slightest bit of separation from each other. And they were both hoping that the other side would make the big mistake first. But today, neither side made that mistake. And what we got, a very entertaining game throughout.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Detroit. With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Tonight, we've got the crew set for what should be a real treat, a great Monday night matchup, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Baltimore Ravens. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. They'll come out with a three tight end look on the first play of the drive. Burrow going to get this out to Chase. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Now Burrow. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll leave him with third and a full yard to go.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Burrow going to keep it on the sneak. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on third and a yard.
Well, they pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with it back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the stream, the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
On target over the middle to Hill. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll leave them with a third and just a yard.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And Burrow going to keep it himself. And he is going to have the Lions first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
It's been a good drive so far. They just wanted to keep it going, so they call low-risk, low-reward play. No one's worried about picking up big yardage here. Quarterback sneak, keep the chains moving, and pick up another first down.
This time Burrow will look to throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here's 2nd and 10. Burrow now off the bootleg. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Point after try forthcoming. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Looking to put a drive together. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
2nd quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. The jumbo set out there, 3rd and inches. Herbert going to keep it on his sneak. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down.
Well, that wound up backfiring. Instead of handing it to your workhorse fullback or running back, they went quarterback sneak, and now they have to punt it away.
Facing 4th down, Baltimore will punt. Jordan Stout out there. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
How about the big guy there showing some agility? He just floated from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. Now it's Burrow. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
Burrow going to keep it on the sneak. And he's going to have the Lions first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
And when all you want to do is keep your drive going, quarterback sneak's a great call, isn't it? Pick it up, get a new set of downs.
And on 3rd down, usually you'd think 4th down quarterback sneak. There, though, it worked on 3rd. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And despite a nice juke there, really good move, he only gets about a yard, and it brings up 2nd down. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Chase, the motion man right. Burrow will throw. Finds Hill on the crossing route, complete. That's good, the completion there for 7 yards. And 3rd and 1 now.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
Here's Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
Now it's Burrow. St. Brown making the catch on the out route. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll make it 2nd down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. This 2nd and 4. Again, it's Burrow. That's complete to the Porter. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 32-yard line. 15 yards there on the catch and run. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Burrow looking to pass. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 2nd and 10. To the air again, Burrow. That's to the tight end, Laporta. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. A 33-yarder from the left hash.
Bates' kick is good. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Ravens going to get one more drive here in this first half. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
The final shot before the break for Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set to start this third quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
At the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 4.
Quick throw to Collins. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Herbert going to keep it on his sneak.
And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down.
No gain? Quarterback sneak? No gain? Aren't you supposed to get something out of that?
Yeah, needed a full yard there. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. So we're going to look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start things off with a give to Gibbs. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They're passing here. Joe Burrow.
Over the middle, that's caught by Chase.
Complete to Jamar Chase. A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Third and 4.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. But he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed up 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance of yards after the catch there, and they stopped him short.
Here comes the Lions punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line.
Baltimore's offense set for this next possession.
And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
Throw right side, taken in by Collins.
And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
If this were baseball, we call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
They bring the pressure as he gets this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. A 40-yard punt, no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and here's Gibbs.
And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs.
Gets around him. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Hand off now to Gibbs.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
And they just did not get the snap away in time.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
He'll look to throw.
He will find his man Chase complete.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 38-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
Contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Project X.
Going back to Gibbs on first down. He'll take it inside the 25.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. To imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Another run for Gibbs here.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here's 3rd and 3. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he will have a Lions first down, and that's the one that should seal a victory.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps for these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and not all W's are created equal, CD, and this one came in shutout fashion.
Well, their offense certainly didn't need to do anything, right? They could take the day off, and they did. But the defense, they carried them in a big way.
Yeah, look, the offense, obviously stuff to work on, but they did enough, and the defense carried the load.
Well, you know what they say. It's always fun to work on things. If it didn't go well in your game, with a victory in your pocket, and that's what they've got going forward.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Baltimore, good night, everybody.